Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. How are you? It's Janice, and I wanted to talk to you tonight about gratitude. I happened to be looking on my Facebook feed and I watched a clip of The Ellen Show. And on there, she had Jay Shetty, who I don't know if any of you have followed him before, but he is a coach and a motivational speaker, and he speaks a lot on ways to improve your life. He speaks a lot about love and relationships, being authentic, and, kind of how to love yourself more and being your best self. So, on this clip, he was talking about gratitude as being a seed that we need to really focus on, and that needs to be our focal point in our lives, and how we need to weed out the other things and the other feelings that may come up, including sadness, anger, disappointment, fear, all of those other feelings. Now, we're not going to completely get rid of them, but we may diminish them and not have them be the focus. So, how do we do that? What are some ways that we can do that? Well, if we focus on what we're grateful for, and maybe turning situations around and looking at what we can learn from them, how we can be stretched, how we grow, and some grit that we develop through some challenging situations. I'm going to give you an example of something I just went through tonight and how it kind of showed me that I have really kind of developed some of this grit and some of this kind of this strength and this inner core strength within myself, and this kind of belief in myself. So I have a son, and I think I might have mentioned that in my other videos, and my son is almost 16. And he's been going through, I would say, within the last couple of weeks or so, a real kind of, I would say, kind of separation from me. And I see it as kind of dramatic in the sense that he's having little conversations with me. Now, the way that this appears, the way that this is shown, is when he gets home from school, he just kind of like goes in his room, shuts the door, and just doesn't really want to talk to me. I know from being a psychologist and from everything that I read and know in my own experiences of working with teens that this is very normal and natural, but it doesn't feel normal and natural when you're going through it as a mom. And I am so used to having this such a close bond with him, and it's very just kind of a jerk and a jolt, I would say, to the system when he is just not being talkative with me. But what I realized was I need to depersonalize this situation and turn it around and look at what I'm grateful for. So, what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for the fact that he's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing. He has the confidence to be able to separate from me. He is not used to doing this because he is more used to having us be very close, having us talk all the time, and he is now doing what he needs to do, which is being his own person, keeping more to himself, not sharing as much with me, and this is exactly on target. And this shows me, number one, that he is confident, happy, self actualized, and on track. And number two, it reassures me. It reassures me that I have also done a good job as a mom, and I need to give myself some accolades here. So I'm doing just that. And I think that maybe we can do that in more situations that come up for us that may be challenging. We can show our grit. We can show our, how we've stretched and how we've grown and how we're able to use those skills and those tools. Let's pull them out of the toolbox and get to work and realize how grateful we are for these challenges. Because if it weren't for the challenges, we wouldn't grow, we wouldn't develop, we wouldn't be able to see what we're made of. So, on that note, I am grateful also for you, for supporting me, for everyone in my life, for loving me, and I love you right back. And let's just show everyone who is in our life that we're grateful for having them. Let's make a vow to do that. Okay? All right. Have a good night, everyone. Ciao.